What's up? What's up? What's happening?
What's going on?
Back down. Nothing much going on my way. You know,
Mm,
splendid.
mm,
Everything's great.
yeah,
What's going on with you?
dealing with a sinus infection.
Man, that shit going around, ain't it? They say that COVID is back strong.
The
That
VID.
that vid is back crazy. Gotta watch out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Put you some bets in today.
no, I didn't gamble today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't know where Lucko Dollar at, but
Go on there.
say what?
Let's get it going. What's the topic?
We talking about the media versus the people. People getting angry and upset at things that media personalities say. What do you think about that? Because I got my own personal thoughts on it, but
Well, that's what it's gonna be. Like anybody that's on a platform giving an opinion, people gonna feel a certain way about that person giving that opinion,
yeah.
whether he's qualified to give the opinion or not. So yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
just
See, when I look at I never consider myself media, but what we doing is media, right? So
yeah, you
and
commenting on.
it's kind of good and bad the way I see it because people passionate about what you're saying and they watching what you're saying. Like I look at like when I'm watching Stephen A. Smith and them talk about basketball, or I'm watching whoever talk about sports or whatever, and I feel like they just saying some garbage. It really pisses me off, and to the point I didn't comment it sometime. I didn't say some wild stuff. But the thing about me is I'm saying it and I'm informed about what I'm talking about. I'm making sure I'm listening to everything they say before I make my opinion. And but is the fans? You think the people too sensitive, or
Me, I think everybody don't deserve an opinion. I think an opinion is earned, and we live in a day and time where everybody got an opinion, and I don't think
that's
everybody have an opinion.
that definitely was the thing I'm about to say next. Like we in a what social media then did, Facebook mainly. I'm gonna say Facebook mainly has made it to where everybody got an opinion. And opinions are not earned. They just everybody put their opinion on everything, no matter what. Even when you shouldn't.
What to go off their feelings?
They're
People
going
being
off of they're going off emotion and feeling. And another thing I'm learning is a lot of people they be like want to be involved with the topic. They want to speak on it so bad. You know what I'm saying? To where they just talking and they'll say anything. But yeah, this it's wild how everybody speak on things and they listen to something and it could get you upset to the point now I can see because I get upset when I'm listening to somebody and they just saying something and I know they ain't really know what the hell they talking about and they got mad viewers and people they just saying something. You know what I'm saying? They just talking about a specific situation and they you can tell they don't know what the hell they talking about. That shit is irritating. But you there, you watching it. So all you gotta do is move the hell on. You don't have to tune in. You don't have to pay attention.
well, it's okay to pay attention. If somebody got if they I say the victim of misinformation. Sometimes people get their information through a media channel, and they
Yeah,
might instead of doing their own research, they got the wrong information and they misinformed, and now they going around spreading that information.
yeah,
It's like I was watching the Breakfast Club interview when they did the congressman from Florida. He was supposed to be interviewing the young gentleman, She wanted to start a debate. The Angela chick, I don't know if that's her name. I think it's Angela.
Angela Yee.
No, I don't know her name.
But I said she ain't on here no more. I think I know you talking about.
I think this other, it was a light skinned lady. I think her name was Angela as well. But she wanted she wanted to have a debate with him instead of just asking him the question. And she thought she was right. And when he picked her to be wrong, she kept going down the road of being wrong.
Mm.
So you gotta earn those opinions.
With truth on the scene, falsehood is supposed to flee. I thought.
Yeah, the truth was saying the falsehood.
When that truth is brought to you, a lot of people have a problem accepting that truth. When it's in your face, you gotta like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, she didn't know what the hell she was talking about. And then when she was proven wrong, instead of saying I stand corrected, she go on to another. She bring up another topic where she got. Yeah, they got punished in that interview. They were supposed to interview the young gentleman, try to debate him, and if you ain't listening with biased ears, he punished them. He punished the
Damn.
whole.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like when you come on or you come at people, you ain't truly informed of all the information, and you start spewing out your feelings, and you
Right.
as a
Acting
people.
off, acting quickly off emotion. Quickly off emotion. Because there's nothing wrong with being passionate, and we all are emotional at some point. But when you act quick before you think and before you process, you make a fool out of yourself. Before you process what you hearing or process what you listening to, and you react fast, you gonna make a fool out yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but that's the world we live in. That's where we at. The media can be a good thing. It can be informative. Uh, what's with the cancel? Like, what were we talking about? The cancel. What's this cancel culture shit? You know, because I seen I meant to tell you this. I seen an interview and it was a Breakfast Club interview. It was a short. I just seen this today. It just happened to come across my YouTube, and it was oh boy, we was talking about the baby. Remember, he had the little issue with the gays because he said something crazy. He said something crazy, and then people made him retreat, really recant his statement in a way. So that came up on the show again. He was talking about how he not used to. He did it for the money, pretty much. He took back what he said because of the money, and he felt like them people had the power to like. He used this word. This phrase. He said they could press the button on you.
Sorry, sack of shit is what I think of him.
Yeah. I ain't like how he took back what he said. It this whole cancel culture. To me, that shit is like the if you say something and you say something, you evidently you meant it. You meant to say it. So ain't no point in trying to tuck your tail and when them people when the higher ups come for you, stand on what you say.
Yeah.
Say
First of
what you
all,
mean what you say.
why did he say it? Like, it wasn't no reason to
Yeah.
say that.
My point
And
exactly.
then, shit, man, I don't know. Maybe I gotta go check out the interview, but just come on by what you said. Yeah. I don't know why he said what he said in the first place, and then he
Exactly.
didn't. After he said it, he didn't stand on it. It's like
Hmm.
what the. Uh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have all the information on it, but
I'll give you another example. Somehow we always end up on boxing with me. But Tiafimo called Tank and Bud some monkeys. And then he cleaned it up real fast. He cleaned it up fast. He said, I just said monkeys because Tank calls himself a gorilla, right? And so one of our guys, I ain't even gonna have to say his name, who took his side. you already you al- you
oh,
you,
yeah.
al- you already know I'm not gonna have to say his name. I hope he watching too. Because I said he
Why would you
takes
say
T
it?
huh?
Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm gonna keep going to see if you can figure it out.
I already know who it is, but like,
Okay. So we talking about our boy Joe. He feel like he say, why would T.O. take back? Why would he stand? I was like, my problem ain't the fact of what he said, because he said how he feel. That's how he really feel. What's weak to me is that you try to take it back and try to sweeten it up and cover it up when that's how you really feel. He think I'm talking. He think I'm talking about ending racism, which really ain't going in. Ain't no racism going in. We know this. But if that's where you stand, that's where you stand. Stand on what. That's where you at. That's where you at. If you think all niggas is monkeys, then you'll stand on it. You a fighter. You said that. Just like what you said about the oh boy. Why you even say that? That's how you feel. Stand on it. Don't try to take it back like no Mark. I ain't like that. And that was my problem with it. Like the fact that he tried to, cover it up and act. And Joe was like, "Oh, he's doing that for money. Like, why would he? Why would he say say how he really feels and lose sponsors and lose this and that and lose all this?" And like, man, I'm like, man, don't nobody care about stuff like that.
listen, if you don't think before you speak, and it come out your mouth,
Right.
if you truly feel that way, stand on it. If you feel that you're wrong somebody, I understand you saying, "Damn, I made a mistake. I apologize."
Right.
But most of the time, y'all be meaning that shit. Stop apologizing.
Exactly.
For the
Apologize for what?
listener too. This for the listener, man. We live
Mm-hmm.
in a free speech. Stop getting like every time somebody say something, you don't have to get mad. You don't have to get mad every time somebody say something. Just let people have they had. Just let people say what they say. If they disrespect you, hey man, say something back. Just make them back. I don't know.
That's my other point, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people feel that the media can say what they want to say. When you speak on somebody, I feel like they got the right to speak on you, and they're not sensitive for speaking on you.
Well,
Like especially when you're attacking somebody's character.
hold on. You brought up boxing, and I'm about to bring up boxing. What y'all say? Shakur Stevens, when somebody said they didn't like his boring ass style, that was that was the conclusion after watching him.
Yep.
Y'all saying they ain't fighting. Nigga, they don't have to fight. They don't have to
Okay.
do that shit. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
Consumers of this shit that you do, and they had and they spoke how they felt about when they purchased that fight. It's up to him being a
Didn't
fighter,
purchase it.
style, and what type of game he in, not to get so emotional.
Oh no, 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 no. That's what I disagree at. They got a point. They got the right to say how they feel. You said how you feel. He said how he feel. Why is it that he's emotional?
Because he's a public figure here.
So what?
Oh, okay.
So being a public figure, you just can't say how you feel.
I'm not about to go back and forth with you or nobody else because y'all don't understand that this is what people wanted. When people search fame and they want to be in the limelight and all that shit, they ask for this shit. Now, if we up here doing a podcast and let's just say it blow
That's
up,
a sack of crock of shit. But go ahead, keep going.
well, go ahead. I ain't about to argue over this because it's done.
When you said what you said, when you said you ain't about to go back and forth, and then you said what you said, that's we going back and forth now. I
No,
mean, we
we're on a podcast. We're talking, but I'm not about to keep arguing the point. I'm saying if you don't understand they're a public figure, then that's on you.
I understand he a public figure. That's my whole question to you. Why is being a public figure mean that when I speak my opinion, that means you spoke on me on a public platform, and I return speak how I feel about you. Why is it that I'm sensitive?
What did they say that was disrespectful for him to start doing what he said
Oh,
about
okay, okay. You making fun of him. You making jokes. You like
nigga?
he's
Do it. Like, what is wrong with people? They can do it.
okay. He can say what he said. They can do it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. They can do that. But when he turn around and say what he said about you, he's sensitive.
So if you put out a song, and somebody was like, "Damn, this." That nigga shouldn't have said this line right here. I thought he should. Nigga, you put it. That's what you put it out for. You put it
Okay,
out so the public can interpret what the fuck you doing, and they can have an opinion on it.
but Mike, I'm not going to respond to everything. Me personally, I'm not going to respond to everything. Some things I will.
We not. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to respond to everything, but some things I will. And it don't
Listen.
make me sensitive because I could be laughing at you while I'm typing this. You a bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga.
Disrespectful, go ahead.
You say what?
If they're being disrespectful, go ahead. Nobody was being disrespectful
I feel
toward.
that's where we disagree because I do feel like it's been disrespectful. Now it's levels to disrespect, but how can you can't control the way another person come and you disrespect? I feel like they was being disrespectful. We can agree to disagree on that.
Man, that's one thing you do. What's the name? You like Shakur Stevens, so it don't matter what
There
the
you go,
fuck.
about to take it somewhere. Now you about to take it into somebody. That's a personal attack. You saying this? I'm saying anybody. I'm saying anybody. You making this about Shakur Stevenson. I'm saying anybody.
What I'm showing you was I showed you an example of public figures. Like Shakur wanted to be a boxer. He wanted to be in the limelight. Nigga, your
You
ass is
just
in
got
the
something against my boy
limelight.
Shakur.
Hold on. I ain't nobody got nothing against a nigga. Some nigga pull him up by his coattail. This is what niggas need to do more often. Pull niggas by the coattail for all the motherfuckers who think he cool and tell him what he's doing the goofy at. He's doing the goofy at going online. You spending an hour online talking about Cam and Mace and all of this shit. They got a right because they are consumers. They pay their money. That's just like me. If I cut somebody hair and they don't like the hair, nigga, they got the right to tell me they didn't like the fucking haircut. I can't sit up there and be like, oh no, nigga. Everybody ain't gonna like what you do. There's somebody probably watching this podcast right now that ain't gonna like it. Can't sit up here and argue and attack everybody that don't like what we do.
You are responding to certain people. You can't respond to everybody. You really cannot respond to everybody, but you can respond if you want to who you want to.
Eric, I'm not saying they can't. What I'm saying is if somebody takes what you said and they take it out of context, you respond trying to give them context, fine. Somebody say, damn, I thought that song you did was weak as fuck. Oh, punk
Cool.
ass did this and this. You ain't no songwriter. That's the object of being in the field that you in. You're in it, and people get to take your music, they get to listen to it, and they can interpret it however they want to. Y'all again can't tell the people they can't interpret your music or your box, your fight after I watch it. I can't interpret it how I want to. I seen the Shakur fight too. I agree with Cam and Mace. It was a boring ass fight. He should have let his hands go. So this ain't just to him. It's to anybody that's in the public field. Like
Man.
barbering, I'm in barbering. That is a public field. So people are gonna feel a way about my work. I can't argue with everybody. That's a person's. That's how they feel about it. And then if
Yeah,
they feel they don't like it, they don't like it. I can either do one or two things. I can ignore it, or I can listen to the criticism if it's fair and improve. Other than that, I'm gonna eat the meat and I'm gonna leave the bone.
man, all that sound great how you dressed it up, but at the end of the day, the man can respond to Cam and Mace if they wanted to. Why they spoke on it? They got a nice following too, and they putting the narrative out there that he's boring. Guess what? Because you watched that fight and I watched that fight, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
I don't think he's a boring fighter.
Just stop it, man. You fucking
I don't think Shakur is a boring fighter.
crazy.
So me and you gotta have the same opinion when we watching the same
No,
thing.
you don't have to have the same opinion, Eric. You
Okay,
can
so stop acting like I'm crazy because I don't agree with you, sir.
can say you can say he's a really good fighter.
Great
You can say he got all this defense and all of that stuff that he might have. But you
offense too.
up there and watch that fight, and you can't even keep it real and
I
say that shit with
I,
some trash.
I said he should have got him out of there. I said he should have got him out of there. But overall, he's not a boring fighter like y'all trying to make him seem. He had a couple lackluster performances.
Talking about one fight.
No, you talk about the last two fights. Yeah. I mean, you trying to say overall he's boring. Overall, I don't think so.
Eric, remember he got that stoppage, and I said that was a boring fight. And he got the stoppage. Remember that?
I don't remember him stopping somebody you said is a boring fight.
Remember the fifth round? He didn't knock him out, but he just beat him so bad they stopped the fight.
Are you talking about Jamel Herring?
I don't know who it was, but
Yeah, it was
remember I
Jamel
said,
Herring. That was a boring fight to you?
yeah, it was boring.
Man, come on. So this is my point. You just like violence. This thing came to you like to watch violence. That's what this thing came to. And it's gonna be split opinions on that always. You gonna have certain people agree that feel like this, like how you feel, and then you have certain people that feel like how I feel.
Eric,
It's gonna be
did,
split.
did you catch the Nebraska and Rutgers game yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I happened to catch that. I watched that.
I was listening to a coach after the post game. He was a successful coach. He coached at Boise State, and he went up to Washington and had some success. He said that he thought the game was boring, but he's an offensive mind, and it wasn't a lot of scoring. Defensive guys seen the game and probably was like, "Damn, that was real exciting to see uh, defense played at a high level like that."
Yeah.
So if you want to look at Shakur Stevens and say, "Oh, he's the most exciting fighter," you got all right to say he's the most exciting fighter.
Didn't say that. Nice try though. I didn't say that. I say he's the best fighter.
He's
Next
not
to
the.
after Terrence Crawford, he's the best. That's
He's
what I'm
not.
saying. Anybody his weight class, he'll beat him. That's what I'm saying. He gonna beat him. Didn't say he was the most exciting, because I didn't say he was the most exciting, but he ain't. But I am saying he's not boring. How y'all try to say?
Eric, his last couple fights were boring.
Yeah, I give you that. I give you that.
Okay,
But overall, what you try the narrative you try that Cam and Mace and what you trying to push is I'm not going for that. That he's boring. He's a boring fighter. Yeah,
Shakur Stevenson need to grow up.
maybe so. Maybe so. But why he need to grow up? Why Cam and Mason got to grow up? Because they talking about something they clearly don't know about.
Him and Mace are
They're
commentators. They're commentating on sports, music, current events. And just
okay.
because, hold on, our whole topic today is people get mad at the media, and you're falling into the same trap that we speaking about.
No, no, I ain't falling into no trap. I'm not falling into no trap. The topic is media versus. There you go, cutting the camera off again. I don't know if you hear. You're not.
No,
Yeah,
I'm,
you talking about media versus the people. I never said that I'm on the whole side of the media. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They're like Cameron and Mace. You could tell they talking and they don't really know. Been talking, they wouldn't have been saying what they were saying.
what would they would
Period.
have been?
So
Everybody know the sweet science, but don't box. Man, this shit
okay,
is crazy.
I ain't using the sweet science because I know that word just irks you. I'm not using the sweet science. We talking you
Nigga,
talking about Cam
I really don't be wanting to hear a lot of this shit because, like y'all said, ain't none of y'all boxing. So if you can interpret it how you want to interpret,
you
and
just
Cam and
contradicted yourself crazy. You just contradicted yourself crazy though. Because in one breath you saying they don't gotta box or they don't gotta know boxing or they don't gotta box to comment. But then you saying you don't want to hear it because niggas don't box.
no, what I'm saying is I don't want to hear y'all niggas talk about the sweet science like y'all actually know the fucking sweet science. And now, and then everybody that say this sweet science shit ain't climbed in a fucking ring. What the fuck are we talking about? You just taking what you see and you're interpreting what you see, like Cam and Mace is doing. So everybody, when they disagree with somebody on boxing, want to say, "Oh, you don't know the sweet science." Well, nigga, if I don't know it, neither did you. How many fucking professional fights do you got? And them
You can
niggas,
say
done,
you can you
done.
can say sweet science, everybody, but you ain't heard me come at you talking about no sweet science. You ain't heard
So,
me say no shit like that.
so what did Cam and Mace not see that you seen?
With Cameron Mason, this what got me about them. Okay, you bashing the black fighter, talking shit about yeah, I'm gonna make it about race.
Right?
You talking shit about black fighter, and then you're gonna sit up there and glaze what is he even? What is Teofimo Lopez? A wannabe black fighter, but talk shit about the black fighters.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he really wanna be us.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like. Oh, Teofimo, he'll box your head off in the ring, nigga. Have you watched his last? Have you watched his last few fights?
Mhm.
Boxing is already a struggling sport. It don't get the press it get. It's not. It's so you want to sit up here and big up T.O.? Now I watched that fight with you. You seen him. You seen him get lumped up by a nobody.
Yeah,
And we just seen him lose fights that they gave him the win that he shouldn't have won. So you
right.
gonna go in on Shakur Stevenson, but you ain't gonna do this after he have a fight. That's what my issue with it is. It ain't got to do with no sweet science, brother. None of that. Yeah. Cause I ain't getting in no ring. I sure ain't getting in the ring. Yeah.
Uh, Eric, don't play the race card, man. That looks stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Fuck the
Don't
sweet
play.
science.
You want to play the
You say
race?
what?
You want to play the race card with Mason Cam? Don't play it. Don't do that. That's not a good look. Number one.
Man, fuck the good look. You talking about a good look. Now I thought we were speaking how we feel. Now you talking about a good look.
We are, but what I'm telling you, don't play the race card. Like race ain't got nothing to do. I don't know why you trying to drag Teofimo to fit a narrative, and it's not working. All I'm saying to you is, listen, the Core Stevenson, Eric, he's a great fighter. We can't sit up here and say his style ain't boring. There was an MMA fighter. He was a champion. He was the champion. Dana White struggled getting this guy fight, and he's the champion because he was a bad he was a tough draw because he was a boring fighter. He's a boring fighter.
Man, don't defend that tap dancing and raccooning. Just because you boring, you say boring, you say boring. I don't think he boring, brother. And what they doing is tap dancing and raccooning. They don't even realize it because I don't think that's their actual intention, brother. That's what I'm saying.
This
So
is crazy.
so so if you notice, if you watch the show, they asked him about why he called niggas monkeys in the middle of the show. They was like, I didn't know you called niggas monkeys. They didn't get on him, but they had to bring that up. Cam like I just heard about this, like because once again they don't pay attention to the sport. They don't pay attention to it.
Hey, Eric,
Now,
didn't
if
they have
somebody
a
talking football, because you like football, if somebody talking football and they talking about something and you listen, you gonna be like, man, this dude don't know what he talking about. You ain't played in the NFL, not one down, but you know
didn't
the sport because you know the sport because you watch the
I
sport. What?
didn't I put on a helmet?
But you ain't played on that level.
Hold on, football don't change that much. Did I put on a helmet?
Yeah, it does change that much. It don't matter if you put on a helmet.
Yeah, okay, it changed that much. All right,
It's
you're right.
levels to it. It's levels to it. You know it.
It's levels to it. No, it don't change. The concept don't change. It's 11 men trying to tackle the motherfucker who got the ball.
Okay.
So
And you pretty good. You pretty good at finding ways to fit the shit you say. I'll give you that. I see. I see how you be getting it folk. I see how you getting it folk in the barbershop where they be like, you know what, you run, you won, brother. Because I'm making this clear as day.
all I'm gonna tell you is this, and this go for me too. This go for me too. Uh,
I'm glad you said that.
no, reason why I go for me too because sometimes we slip up and we allow somebody. We gotta stop letting people. I don't give a fuck what they say, man. If because people going to jail, losing their life over some goddamn words, and if you ain't emotionally intelligent to say this motherfucker just talking, I done seen that before. I done seen a person. I done seen it. The motherfucker got called every name in the book. He said, "Oh, I'm ignored. This motherfucker just talking." And the motherfucker who was calling all the names and playing tough, soon as he walked in that man's personal space, the one who said, "I'm going to ignore it," beat the dog snot out of it.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, if Teofimo made y'all mad because he called you a monkey, call him a name back. Other than that, fuck him. You already know how you feel. It don't need to be you getting online saying this and that, going back and forth. Because if you can do something to him, do something when you see him. And a lot of times that shit don't happen. And we just make ourselves look like keyboard gangsters.
Now I will tell you this. Um, as far as Shakur, I want to say he took it to violence. He probably shouldn't have went that far. He probably shouldn't have went that far. But what he was saying about them, how he felt about them personally, I don't disagree with that. And I don't feel like he's soft or sensitive because he
I
replied.
thought they were wrong. I thought they
What?
was wrong. If Shakur was sitting down, I explained to him how I made him look, and I explained to him where he was wrong.
What? And as far as the monkey comment, once again, for me,
You a
it's
monkey?
not that he called them some monkeys.
Are you a
It's
monkey?
it's not the fact that he called them some
Are
monkeys.
you a monkey?
You gonna do that every time I'll say what I'm about to say,
Yeah, keep going to this monkey shit. Are you a monkey?
nigga? You know I ain't no monkey. Are you a
So
monkey?
no, I ain't a monkey. So I don't give a fuck what he said. I really
I'm
don't.
trying to get to this. When did you get into this super tranquil mode to where you just let's
Uh,
not act like
I'm
you
super
don't
tranquil.
care about let's not act like you
I'm
don't
not
care
super
about what
tranquil.
people say about you all together. Like
I'm not super tranquil.
yeah, I mean what
We just had an episode. I wanted to go in on that young chump who was being what's the name?
and you was
Hey,
gonna go against it. But what I'll
let me
tell you,
what's the name? Because I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga talking like he actually what's the name? We're gonna push his buttons back to see if he's saying he is who he said. Listen, if my opinion got you mad, don't be mad at my opinion. Don't be mad at it. And I'm qualified to get his opinion. I'm not just saying it. I'm qualified to get a goddamn opinion.
but what if what if he say what makes you qualified?
Let me tell you, my experiences in life make me qualified. Hey, listen, I done dealt with the police. I don't. When I went to the group home, I went to the group home for assaulting a police officer. Ain't nobody sitting up here. That was when I was young. So if I do it when I'm young and I ain't got no guard, if a motherfucker is blatantly disrespecting you or degrading you, and you stand for the degradation, and they trying to use their power they got to basically hold you, nigga, you better stand your motherfucking ass up. But if they ain't doing that shit, let a motherfucker talk. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker talk. He has been snaring stuff. So I'm telling you, I ain't super tranquil. All I'm saying is, if I was a public figure, and then I told you, I'm not a public figure. I don't have to hold myself to that. I'm not a public figure. But when
You
I'm in
are
the
a
public,
public figure.
no, I ain't a public figure.
What you doing right now? You're a public figure.
Yeah, and then people got a right to interpret this. So you're right. You're right. So when they hear it, they say, "Oh, this nigga dead wrong," and all of this, they got a right to say what they saying.
What if they get out of bounds with it though?
Like what?
Man, Mike's a hoe ass nigga.
They don't ain't true.
I think I'd slap him if I seen him.
Eric, they know that ain't true.
Man, do you see the things that people type in comments?
I don't care. They know it ain't true. And if it was true, when they see me, why I ain't got slapped yet?
All right, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling
What
you.
I'm just telling you is what I'm telling you is
Trying to tell you is,
what
I
you
don't.
said. What you saying about ignoring it? That's right. That's the right, correct way to do it. But it's not always the easy way. Sometimes you want to let a motherfucker know, like, listen, man, you don't like you. You say I'm boring. I think you a hoe. I think you a coward. Period. I don't think you even get in there and fight. You said what you said. I said what I said.
So Eric, if he wanted to respond like that, he could have.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Which one you talking about? Who we talking about here?
Talking about Shakur, he didn't respond like that. I think you a
Yes, he
coward.
did.
You gonna get in there and fight. This nigga talking about
Oh, so you
uh,
don't like how he said it? Because that was pretty much the message. Y'all don't know shit about boxing. Forget you old ass niggas. Like it was a lot. I can't remember everything verbatim, but it was a lot. But that was pretty much the message.
and then listen. The reason why he sounded stupid, he tried to come at Mace, and he was all off on Mace.
Yeah, he was. He was off about the record sales and all that, but they was off on him. If they did they
He was so off on Mace. You trying to clap back and don't know who the fuck you clapping at. You
don't
was
even
wrong.
know these niggas. So
You was wrong.
it was a teachable moment for him as well. But at the same time, they was wrong. They don't know boxing, Mike. He's one of the best fighters. No matter what nobody say, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
That's why the biggest fight in boxing right now that people want to see is who?
They,
Tank?
they want to see Terrence Crawford and Canelo.
Man, nobody want to see that. It's a few
Big.
people want to see it. It's a few people want to see it. But
That's
I'm
big.
talking. I'm talking. It's a few people want to see it. It's some people that don't want to see that because Terrence moving up in multiple weight classes. The main fight, the biggest fight, is Tank against Shakur. That's the biggest fight.
We don't want to see that.
I mean, if Crawford Canelo fight, it probably do big numbers. Like, shoot, I'm not trying to downplay that fight, but I think the fight that people think like We talking about like if Crawford fight Canelo, people gonna give him the weight advantage. So, but if Tank and Shakur fight, they in the same weight class.
So
There's no disadvantages here.
all I'm saying is
Like Bud and Errol.
public figure. When you're a public figure and you're you're on these airwaves and masses of people get to see you and they're viewing your content, they're subscribing to your content, and they want to say how they feel about that content. And if you don't like it, you shouldn't be going back and forth. Shakur Stevenson, you shouldn't have went back and forth. Regardless of who fucking told you to do it, nigga, they was wrong. You shouldn't have did it. When you are
Man,
a painter, a barber, anything that a lot of people can see what you're doing, you're leaving yourself, you're opening. That's the nature of the business. You're going to receive criticism. You're going,
and and you right about that. And all I'm telling you is this: you right about the fact is about trying to tell somebody what they should take personal, what they shouldn't take personal. I disagree with that. Just like you said that from being an artist on the artist side, where people critique your work, or you being a media personality, when you give your opinion on something, you open the door for somebody to speak on you, and you got to understand that part of the game. That's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I'm saying.
so if somebody critique you, that gives you saying, "Damn, since he critique me, it's gonna critique him."
Not everybody.
What the fuck?
Not everything. Not everybody.
We at? We're in fucking. You're grown, or we're in elementary. You don't gotta respond to everybody.
Well, yeah, I agree. You don't got to respond to everybody, but I can respond to you if I choose to respond to you. If
So if
what
I
you said irritated me, and I respond and speak on how I feel about you, it doesn't make me sensitive. It don't make me like I'm a little kid. No, it don't make me I'm a little kid. Sometimes people be on Twitter. Sometimes people be on Twitter like, "Oh, he's speaking on me. He's speaking on me. I know he don't know me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say about him.
so
Why
if
is
I
it this one is sensitive?
if I seen Eminem and I say, or I type on Eminem, nigga, they shouldn't have had you perform at that boxing match. You put everybody to sleep, nigga. That's just a fact
It
that he
it
did.
it, it is a fact from how it looked to us, but he may feel different.
I don't give a fuck how he feel, nigga. It's just a fact. He put everybody to sleep.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know I don't like Eminem, so you got no pushback there. But my point is, okay,
Now,
why are you setting a standard for how a person can respond? This is dialogue. You spoke, I spoke. I could be like I said, I could be laughing about what I'm saying to you. I could be on there like, you said I'm boring, or you trashed me.
more people should know this saying: small things to a giant. If Shakur was a giant, that would be a small. That's water under the bridge.
Mike, we talking about a world champion.
Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck who we talking about.
Don't disrespect the world champion. Just like you talking about a Hall of Famer in football, or you talking about a Hall of Famer in basketball,
Hall of
acting
Famers all
like they trash.
I disrespect Hall of Famers all the time. I don't think Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer. I don't care what nobody says. I don't
You just
care.
said it. Long as you know, you just said you disrespect, so you know you out of order.
I'm not out of order for that.
Yes,
I can get more NBA players that will agree with me than you to get to say he is. Just like Ben Wallace, they got Ben Wallace in the NBA Hall of Fame. The NBA Hall of Fame is some trash because they
man. The
just
NBA Hall of Fame is kind of like the stipulations on it is kind of different. Like
there. It's
it's
Ben
some people
Wallace
that
a
make
Hall
it that
of
shouldn't.
Fame.
What?
Is Ben Wallace a Hall of Fame player? Hell, fuck no.
I can't say he. I can't. I wouldn't put Ben in there.
That's what I'm telling you.
But Ben may say, "Who is you?"
I'm gonna tell Ben I
He
watched the
ain't
game.
sensitive because he said that.
Who is you? And I'm gonna say who is you?
I'm just saying, brother. I agree. I don't think
What,
he.
what
I personally, if I'm voting, I'm not going to vote. I don't think he did enough to be a Hall of Famer.
who is Ben? Well, y'all sitting up here like Ben Wallace can say who is me. Who the fuck is he?
What if he fire on you like how he did Ron Artest or what?
That be the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm
Wallace,
just
that
saying. It's hey, media got a job. And then people got a job to protect their name and protect their brand. If they feel like you coming at them wrong, or you said you
I
speaking on their name bogus, you
agree.
speak.
I agree that if somebody is attacking your brand just for the sake of attacking it, just like when they say stuff about Dion, they're just attacking him and he speaks up for himself. I agree with you.
Oh, he
But
definitely addressing his haters.
listen, when you are, because notice Dion don't go up there and they ain't saying shit about coaching. They're saying why is Prime wearing these necklaces and all of this stupid. So they're talking about they're attacking him. So he's what's the name? If that's what they were doing to Shakur, you wouldn't hear me saying shit about Shakur. They simply spoke on how they felt about the fight. And as a grown man, and he's knowing that he's a public figure and this shit is up for other people to interpret. He shouldn't have got his crybaby ass on no internet crying about Cam and fucking Mace. Nigga, that
That
is
was a good
ridiculous.
take. Now, Mike, let me tell you that what set it off. You remember when Shakur sent the bottles to Devin Haney, signed the contract with in the words.
Yeah.
Now this is Mace talking. You can't be doing stuff like that, saying doing all that, calling people out if you're gonna have performances like that. That's a personal attack, brother. That's what set it off. It wasn't they were just speaking on his performance. Like I would have liked to see him do this a little bit more of this and a little bit of that. It wasn't that they was trying to clown him.
Yeah, I got you.
They was trying to
What you
clown
want
him.
me
So
to,
that's
say
what
on that?
started it. It's always remember it ain't what you say. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Oh,
Remember
is it?
that? Yeah. So
Is
so
it?
why you trying to sit there and make it seem like he's a soft
Hold on,
crybaby nigga?
here. Hold
No,
on. Let me ask you. I got a question for you then. If it ain't what you say, it's about how you say it. Are we women?
man, cut it out with that. Cut it out with that,
I'm
brother. No,
worried
no,
about
no. I ain't even about to let you go. I'm not even about to let you. Don't even
why
try
you
that shit.
about somebody tone.
Women, gender ain't got nothing to do with that, brother.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I was just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, don't, yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah. That ain't no women thing. Cause
saying.
if that's the case, somebody, Mike, a person just come up and mush you in your face and you don't do nothing.
No, no, no.
Turn
They
the other
ain't
cheek, huh?
ain't no putting the other hands on me.
Why you let that get to you?
You putting your hands on me,
Why take a chance of going to jail?
Eric. You putting your hands on me.
But you just you just said you seeing people going over there or going to jail and killing over words.
What words? Now I
Why?
was in a listen. I was in a federal penitentiary, and a motherfucker called me every name in a goddamn book.
And what happened?
Nothing.
You beat him down, didn't you?
No, I beat him down when I said, "Hey, bro, you done called me every name in a book. Enough is enough,
Well,
nigga."
why is the words? Why is his words getting to you? You know
Words
you
did
ain't that.
Eric. He went on for 5 minutes straight. His words didn't get to me. If his words were getting to me, as soon as he said something crazy, I should have been on him. It's like, nigga, enough. The fuck is you talking about? Like you sitting up here just keep running your mouth. You done called me every name in the book. Okay, that's what you feel. All right.
Why not walk away?
Because I was playing Spaniards. And I was
Man, I think I would like to see you in that position because I know you. You know, I mean, I wouldn't like to see you crash out, but I know you,
I ain't
and I know,
crashing.
and I know you ain't gonna be sitting back taking people talking shit about you, especially because let's talk, we talking about fighting. This is a prideful, masculine sport. You know, it takes men to get in there and do what they doing. This is not no soft shit. This is you speaking on my hands, and this is how I got. He got everywhere with these. He been whooping motherfuckers his whole career. Y'all ain't speak on that not once though, Cam and Mace or other boxing outlets. They not praising him when he whooping ass. But when he have a couple bad performances, this is what he said. He have a couple, or what you say, and he got the win. It ain't like he lost. Boxing,
Eric,
boxing, boxing, the only sport where
come on.
winning, you could win and still
Stop this shit.
win. You could win and motherfucker gonna dog you out.
Sam, because they expect more from the guy you just said be whooping shit.
You remember when Kobe had them 20 rebounds in Game 7 and he shot horrible and the Lakers won against the Celtics.
Celtics.
He
Yeah.
got the win. He got the win. That ring count.
Eric, it's a team sport. That's a team sport.
That's what I'm saying. Because this is an individual sport.
So all I'm saying is you started off this whole live is about people getting mad over people words. I said that's just the nature of media and consumer relationship. You gonna hear somebody say something, you're like, nigga, that's some bullshit. What the fuck you talking about? That is the nature of that relationship.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling you, the nature of this public figure, motherfucking name, Shakur Stevenson, nigga, man, the fuck up, nigga. Stop crying every time
Corey,
somebody.
keep doing what you're doing, boy. Keep doing what you're doing. Fuck them. If they got to say, if they say something about you, now, I did agree with Cameron and Mace on this when they got
Man,
to talking about Jay Prince, and because I felt like he shouldn't have had Corey with him on that when the niggas robbed NBA YoungBoy and Jay Prince had my boy there looking crazy, talking about come get your keys back. They made it a public thing. Cameron and Mace, I agree with them the way they handled Jay Prince. Now that I agree, but it shouldn't have got there because they shouldn't have took the route they did. I like them. I like their show, but they shouldn't have took the route they did. As far
they
as
shouldn't have said what they felt on their show where
they
they
shouldn't have
said
been trying to clown him, bro. They should have been trying to clown him.
what?
And I am gonna bring race into this. I don't care what you say. That's tap dancing and raccooning. You gotta you talking sports. We gotta stop that raccooning.
Man,
Stop
y'all,
that raccooning.
listen, you colored boys. I mean, some goddamn thing about everything that come out of folks' mouth. First
Come on.
Amendment, right? Free speech. You don't know what to say. What the fuck
Or,
you want to say?
freedom of speech is real though. You can say what you want, but just know what you say. Somebody could come back and get on your ass. And
And if
don't say they being sensitive.
they is being sensitive,
That's the thing about being a media. Well, it depends. Like it depends on who we dealing with too. It depends on who we talking about and who we dealing with. Because I'm not certain things. I'm not gonna say about people, and I'm not accepting other people saying things about me. You can say
so
that. You can say that's sensitive all you want. I'm gonna address it.
okay, you can stop somebody from disrespecting you. I'm not saying that. So if that's what you're getting out of this, then you're wrong. That ain't what I'm saying. If somebody is
Thanks for
disrespecting,
clearing that up. Thanks for clearing that up. Because that's sound like what you saying.
no, what I'm saying is stop. What I'm telling grown people, nigga, stop letting somebody like because I'm teaching the young men, stop letting motherfuckers turning you into a crash dummy because they say a few fucking words.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Y'all niggas is crashing out over the dumb shit. And then y'all say, oh, they disrespected.
Yeah.
They disrespected. And you going to spend your life, the rest of your life in a cage, you mad for 30 seconds? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Anybody co-signing that, get them the fuck out of here. Nigga, that's some of the dumbest shit. Nigga, control your emotions. Be logical. Just like they do in debates. In debates, the presidential debates, that's called mudslinging. They gonna drag your name through the fucking mud. They gonna put false accusations on you, and they gotta sit up there and take it. And then when the state turn, they throw their shit right back. They sling some mud too.
Right.
All I'm telling you is this: Shakur Stevens uh, 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 football players, and somebody criticize your play and they're watching it, that's not a personal attack. They're criticizing what you do because what you do is in the public and it's being consumed by the public and it's open for interpretation. And if I interpret it that you play like some shit, oh, you gonna say like I play like some shit, nigga, you ain't in the NBA. It's like
Yeah.
now you look like a little motherfucking girl, just like
Nah.
T.
Nah. Can't
Hold
let you
on.
do that.
Hold on, just like Ti did. Ti would be all on what's the name on the rap songs talking about broke niggas this, broke niggas that. Then when a rich nigga got his girl and he couldn't talk to money talk because the nigga had more money than him. Oh,
You ready to fight?
it ain't about money, but you want to flex the money on the niggas that you can. Man, shut the fuck up with that shit.
Man, you on fire today.
Oh,
you,
fuck.
you
I
on
mean,
fire today. You talking
oh,
about all my guys. No Ti slander, no. I ain't making it personal. I understand this, and it ain't even just about Shakur Stevenson. This is the media personalities. They be going in too much sometimes. Like you, and like I said, it's not fair that you can say what you want to say, but I can't say what I want. I got to be considered sensitive, or like you said I'm a girl because I spoke about. I'm protecting my name because they got a platform. A lot of people listening to you, boxing dummies. Millions of people listening to
Eric,
you, boxing dummies. And if it's a lot of, let's just people keep it real. It's more people watching boxing that don't know any sport. Name any sport. It's more people watching the shit that don't know about it than it is people that even actually know about the shit.
okay, Eric, I got a question for you. Who's the most talked about athlete?
LBJ.
Is he going live and commenting back and forth on Twitter with these buffoons?
Now you acting like everybody got to respond the same, and that's just not impossible. That's impossible.
No, 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 no. Who is the most hated man in sports? Probably in
Yeah,
this world.
but I can remember a time where he came.
LeBron James about
LeBron.
more than Jesus.
So Mike,
Can't
what about that
respond
time he came out and said,
to
what about that time, Mike? You remember that games that time they lost to the Mavericks in 6 when he went to the Heat and he came out and said, these people talking about me, they got to go and still live their same life.
Yeah, one time. Nigga
Oh,
out of
don't give me that. Don't come on. Don't give me that once. He done responded to plenty of shit on the internet, man. Plenty of times he done responded.
nigga
Yeah,
Eric.
no, I know you think you can get me on this, but you cannot get me you cannot get me on this. I'm too involved. I watch this shit too much. He done
Okay,
responded.
I'm not trying to get you. I'm trying to get you because I'm not trying to win nothing. I'm trying to get an understanding with the people out there. So y'all
You
take
got
me.
I think you make some good points. You make some good points. Definitely, I'm with you on the crashing out over words. But maybe he don't look at it like he crashing out. He just like because like you said, we just talking shit. You talking shit, I'm talking shit. You said what you gotta say, I said what I gotta say. It ain't gonna be nothing of it. I don't
No,
think
Core took that shit to the street.
yeah, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that.
Cameron or somebody that's close to Cameron Mace, when he bring his ass to their section, gun
Yeah,
buddy him in the fucking
he
face.
shouldn't have
Y'all
did that.
shouldn't have done that. He should have sat his little goofy ass down.
So I see fault in both sides. You trying to make it one sided though. You ain't seeing that them niggas is up there making jokes and
Hold on.
and
Reach for
hold on.
making it
Did,
sided.
we, did Cameron not run while his boy was getting beat up or some shit? Did that not happen?
Yeah, it happened.
Okay. You ain't calling him all these soft ass niggas and this and that.
I never thought Cameron was tough.
But you speaking on if you speaking on somebody, I can say, remember you ran?
That he can say that.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. It don't make him soft or sensitive.
There, it was also 20, 30 niggas. So
But your homeboy right there.
he ran to fucking.
For what I see, he was getting a drawing. He was he was getting he was
Y'all want
sitting.
him to stay there and die? What the fuck?
No,
Y'all want the nigga to stay there and die?
no, but his homie is fighting.
Nigga run.
At least pull it. Come on, nigga, let's go. Listen, man, listen.
Yeah, nigga run. You about to stay there and get beat to death?
Stay and die like a man. Nah,
Nigga,
nah.
he fought long and hard. It's 30 of them. Time to retreat, nigga.
And
They
my boy
retreat.
think I got something against killing them because I ain't on his side on this. I like killing in Mace.
Bro,
I
hold
like
on.
Mace. I like.
My job is to get understanding. Shit, they retreat in the military, and they got
No,
motherfuckers
it's a
guns.
time to retreat for sure.
Nigga, it was a retreat.
It's a time to run and get the hell up out of there. You got to know when to hold and when to fold for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Because we got to live to fight another day. First of all,
yeah. Eric, let's have this live again. Same topic. I want to hear Lamar. I got to hear.
yeah. We got. He's supposed to been there. I don't know what he's talking about. I got to figure out how to do this to where we get our live engagement too, because it seemed like people commented after the show is over, which is cool too. But I like to interact with the listeners while we doing it.
We'll go live in an hour or two. Tell them we'll come get back on it. Y'all 2 for 1.
All right.
All right.
Yep.